Okay, today we are going to be doing multi-step equations with distribution. The distribution part will be over here where I have to use the distributive property. So copying the left side down, plus x is equal to, using my distributive property, negative 3x, and then a negative 3 times a positive 2 is a negative 6. I now have equation with variables on both sides. So I'm going to add 3x. Remember, I always, or will try to always move my x's to the left, get rid of my x's on the right, and my numbers to the right, or get rid of the number on the right. What I do to one side, I must do to the other. So I get a negative 2 plus 4x equals a negative 6. Add 2 to both sides, and I get 4x equals a negative 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4, x equals a negative 1. Okay, let's take a look at the next problem. Again, I have to use distributive property. Negative 3 is equal to 12 plus 36x minus x. Now in this problem, you'll notice I have an x term on the right side. I have another x term on the right side. I need to combine like terms. 3 is equal to 12. 36x minus x is plus 35x. I'm going to move my x to the left, so I get rid of it on the right side. Negative 35x, negative 35x. That will give me negative 35x minus 3 equals 12. Add 3 to both sides. I have a two-step equation. And I get a negative 35x is equal to 15. Divide both sides by a negative 35. And I get x equals, 5 goes into both. Positive divided by negative is negative, so I get a negative 3/7. A negative 3/7. I'm just going to double check this. 12, 36 minus 1, that's 35. 15 over 35. Yep, that should be right. All right. Now on this one, I have a negative 1 out front here. I know it's just a minus sign, but that means, that implies that that is a negative 1. So when I do my distributive property, I have negative 10 is equal to, my distributive property will be negative 3 minus 3a. I'm going to distribute here, and then a minus 5a on the end. Combine like terms, negative 10 is equal to a negative 3 minus 8a. I don't want my a's on the right side, so I have to get rid of a minus 8a, so I add 8a. That gives me 8a minus 10 is equal to a negative 3. Add 10, two-step equation, add 10 to both sides. I get 8a is equal to 7 divided by 8, divided by 8, a equals 7/8. A equals 7/8. Distributive property, here I have distributive property on both sides of my equation. So on my left side, when I distribute, I get p minus 2 is equal to, right side I distribute, I get 3 plus 18p. I'm going to subtract 18p from both sides. When I do that, that gives me a negative 17p minus 2 equals 3. Add 2 to both sides, and I have a negative 17p equals 5. Divide by a negative 17. and my answer P is equal to a negative 5/17. Here, again, I have this negative that I have to distribute. So it's going to be a negative 5 is equal to 8y, it's a y, plus 2y minus 3. Combine like terms, a negative 5 is equal to 10y minus 3. I don't want my y's on the right side, so I'm going to subtract 10y both sides. When I do that, I get a negative 10y minus 5 is equal to a negative 3. Add 5 to both sides. And I get a negative 10y is equal to 2. Divide both sides by a negative 10. A negative divided by a negative is negative, and 2/10 is 1/5. So I get a negative 1/5. Here I have distributive property again, hence multi-step equations with distribution. When I do my distributive property, so I have 3x plus 4x minus 12 is equal to a negative 6x minus 2. I'm going to combine my like terms that are on the same side. So that is 7x minus 12 is equal to a negative 6x minus 2. I then add 6x to both sides, add 6x, add 6x. So I have 13x minus 12 is equal to a negative 2. Add 12 to both sides, and I get 13x is equal to 10. So x equals 10/13. I'm going to divide both sides by 13 to get the 10/13. That is it. Good luck.